Alright, now you can have create a plot from this design. I'll show you next that this extension here is wrong technically, and it was just a practice in how to end road and create new one. But because we already created that, so let's have the plot with that, and I'll explain why I'm saying that it's not correct. To create a plot, as we practiced last week, so you go to File, Plot, and Plot All Wizard, and then you can have it as landscape with that A4 NOA, same as previous lab, and create a PDF file, and then have that in your submission. After that, so let's remove the block model and going to block viewing and remove. And then we want to create a surface out of these contours of toes and crest. Go to Model, Triangle Surface, Create, and click OK. Select the toes and crests, and we want to confirm that it's a correct object, and by layer we define layer. So after selecting layer, click on the toes again, and it goes to layer. It's pit north clockwise, and cancel, and it will all turn white, and you can name the triangulation same as the layer as pit north clockwise. You can have different color if you like, and click OK. Because I already had one, so it's overwriting, but yours, you won't see that confirm overwrite window. Click OK if you had it, and this is the contours of the triangulation. In here, for the ramp, you can see the ramp goes all the way up in here, but they don't have any room to turn. To have that fixed, you had to make sure the extension is somewhere that it's already enough wide area, such as here or here, for the extension of changing the road direction, or for ending a road and starting a new. Anyway, because the topo is below these wrong parts, so that's why I'm not worried about that. So you can see that we have about 2 benches above the topo. How we can get these 2 topos intercepted? Let's remove this out of the screen and go to OpenPit, OpenCut Design. In Pit Topography, in a new window, make sure that you have Construct the Pit Topo Triangulation checked, Construct the Enclosed Volume Triangulation checked as well. Click OK. First, it asks to select the pit triangulation and the topo and generate triangulation. First, you name the pit, the topo, sorry, with the pit, and I can have a different color like purple. And second, it would be the excavated volume or the enclosed volume. I'll have it in graph. Now you can see that by turn the topo and the old pit off. I have two volumes. If I turn off the excavation, so it's a topo with a pit, and if I have this removed and excavated volume, it's where the volume that would be mined out of the graph. This one, we want to find out bench by bench how much ore and waste we are going to get for cutoff grade of 4. For this purpose, we want to first create volumes of each level. For that purpose, go to Model, Triangle Solid, and Shells. In Create Shells, the triangulation that we already have open, it's shown here. If not, you select the screen pick and select the only one that it's already open. So both of them are right now, it's the same. So I clear one. Under naming, define base name. It can be pit 1 or pit north clockwise or just pit. And we want to have shell name identifier as their coordinate. The parameters, we want to calculate fixed width shells, and then the shell width is 20, and it would the cutting with the plane, which its grid coordinates would be by elevation starting at elevation 90, and it with each 20 meter width it goes to the new level. Click OK and OK, and now the shells are created. So if you want to check, you can remove the excavated volume from the screen. And you can see that level by level we have it selected, so I can like remove them, and then they are labeled based off their elevation. From top to bottom. Now that we have this, we want to create a reserve slate. Okay, so if we go to block in Advanced Reserves editor, we can have a specification file name, choose the block model. Product code would be OR. For AU greater than 4, you should type this down. And for waste, you should type down AU less than 4. You choose the variable density from the block model. Choose AU and CU weight by mass and use average. Under triangulations, choose these triangulations by just selecting the ones that they are based off shell. Have them here, click OK. If there are extra in here, you can just clear the ones that they are not related. And then select all blocks, and in Save and Run, check output CSV file and calculate. in here, it starts calculations, and you can see that for the 6 shelves or volumes of benches, you can have the processing. You close that, close this, and if you go to the folder of the project, you can see a CSV file. When you open that, you can see that for each level you have an ore and waste, the level of gold. You can see that, like for example, in one level the gold in waste is 0, and the total mass of that bench for ore and its waste, and also the byproduct of C. You can have these, create a table out of this. If you want, you can make like some of ore and some of waste as well, and have it in your report. That's it. It was this lab 3.